Since Reacher has always willingly taken Neagley's help in previous seasons, it is surprising that he keeps her out of his Season 3 mission. In the original Lee Child Jack Reacher books, Reacher is almost always portrayed as a solitary figure who rarely crosses paths with familiar faces. The Amazon Prime Video detective series, however, takes some creative liberties by getting Neagley involved in almost all his quests for justice. Owing to this, even though Neagley is not a part of Lee Child's killing floor, she appears in Reacher Season 1's ending moments. Reacher Season 2 closely follows Lee Child's Bad Luck and Trouble, with Neagley and Reacher's former team members from the 110th Special Investigation Unit playing key roles. However, Season 3 appears to return to the show's roots with another solitary Reacher adventure and an adaptation of Lee Child's Persuader. Unlike Season 1, Reacher Season 3 appears to avoid incorporating Neagley into the story by establishing that, this time around, the Alan Ritchson character does not want her to get involved for one reason. In Seasons 1 and 2, Reacher did not hesitate to ask Neagley for help because he knew she was capable of bringing down bad guys on her own. In Season 2, Neagley shown that her investigation abilities were sometimes superior than Reacher's. However, as Reacher Season 3 shows, Alan Ritchson appears to have a history with the overarching villain, Quinn. Jack Reacher is aware that Francis Xavier Quinn is a former military intelligence officer who perpetrated a heinous crime against one of his allies, Dominique Cole, from the military police. Since Season 1, Reacher appears to have had personal stakes. For example, he became involved in the Margrave plot in Season 1 since it was linked to his brother's murder. In Reacher Season 2, the character and his former teammates found themselves in Langston's crosshairs after discovering how he had ruthlessly murdered some of the 110th Special Investigation Unit soldiers. As a result, Season 3 marks the third time Reacher has carried personal grudges against an enemy. However, he appears to have a lot more anger for Quinn because of what he did. The heinous nature of Quinn's act against Cole makes Reacher's blood boil, motivating him to track him down and murder him before he damages anybody else. When Reacher tells Neagley about Quinn, she is shocked, implying how much all members of the military police despise him for what he did. To some extent, it is difficult not to assume that Reacher believes himself accountable for the deaths of his former teammates and allies in the military police, and Quinn is now the target of his mounting rage against those who attempted to harm his friends and loved ones. Although Reacher did an excellent job heading the 110th Special Investigation Unit during his military career and in Season 2, he likes to operate alone and considers himself a lone wolf. He also possesses the ideal blend of intelligence and strength, allowing him to manage some of the most perilous and complex circumstances on his own. This explains why, even in Season 3, he avoids involving the DEA in his goal and only asks for assistance when absolutely required. At the same time, Reacher realizes that not everyone can live like him. Despite his retirement from the military, he does not hesitate to serve justice to criminals and engage in dangerous circumstances because he has little to lose. His buddies, on the other hand, have developed their own life after retirement, and David O'Donnell is even married with 2 children. Understanding that his old teammates cannot take as many risks as he can and have their own lives to live, the character ensures that Neagley does not become overly involved in his Reacher Season 3 quest. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.